It was a very sad day for BlockBuster. It was closing down. And around March to April, I bought 36 DVDs from there. And I'm going to make this video as quick as possible, and if I can't do it all in one, I'll have to do a two-parter. But these are all the movies I bought from BlockBuster before it closed down, from the span of early March to early April. So I've only spent about $125, $150, not even that, probably like $85 to $100, and yeah, so that's a very good price for 36 DVDs. A lot of them are $1.99, $3.99, but let's get started. Most of them I haven't seen, so keep that in mind. First one up is Alive or Dead. And I remember seeing this at the Redbox. I never used Redbox, but I remember seeing this there. And I thought it looked interesting. So, by the way, I can't edit this video because my video pad editor is really screwed up, and I had to get rid of it. So I'm going to be getting a new video editor. So, hopefully it works out good. And yeah, this came out in 2007 from Lionsgate, and I am kind of looking forward to it. Let me put the ones in that. Okay. Next up is Area 407. This was a interesting little movie. I will not lie, everything's backwards. Great. So, I saw most of this movie, and I thought it was okay, so I had to go, so I didn't watch the whole thing. So, Area 407. It came out in, I think, 2011, if I'm not mistaken, and it's about dinosaurs in Area 407, which is not a real place, I don't think. Next up, I got The Apparition for, like, what, $5? This is back when it was still a little bit of money. Yeah, the PG-13 ghost film that everyone hated. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't say if I hate it or not, but it's The Apparition. From the same company that brought the same company that brought us House on Haunted Hill and House of Wax, Ghost Ship, and all the other good stuff. 13 Ghosts. Next up, I got Bigfoot County. I heard this film sucked, but I love Bigfoot movies, and so I had to get it. Enough said about that one. Next up, I saw this movie. I actually saw it 3 times, so my brother really enjoyed it. That is Bigfoot: The Lost Coast Tapes. This is actually a very good movie, I thought. I'm not really big into the whole what is Bigfoot. I'm just more of the casual watcher that loves Bigfoot movies. But I did find this interesting. So, Bigfoot: The Lost Coast Tapes. Next up, I got Bottom Feeder. I wanted to get this movie ever since it came out in, what, 2006, 2007? And now that I finally have it, I haven't even watched it yet. Now, I don't know if this is actually a horror movie, but it looked interesting. So it was called Branded. It's about like what businesses do and the real, like what businesses make us become, like McDonald's advertisements and sponsors and all that shit. It's like it fucks with your mind. Next up, I got a movie called The Butcher. This, I actually wanted to see when I saw the trailers for it alongside some other movie. I forgot what other movie it was. But I think it does look kind of cool for a low-budget Lionsgate film. Next up, we have Fragile, or Fragile, if you like the Christmas Story. This is a very cool... this looks like a very cool flick. I wasn't going to get it because it's PG-13, but I thought I've seen a lot of horror movies that are PG-13 that rocked, so mine as well. It was only like $2. Next up, we have Creature of Darkness. Now, I remember seeing pictures of this back, like, a few years before it even came out, and I thought it looked kind of cool. Now that it's come out, I haven't even watched it yet. Go figure. Oh, haven't watched this one either. That's Dark Floors. I like the band Lordy, don't get me wrong. I actually used one of the songs from... It was Blood Red Sandman. I used that for a music video I did. I'll put links to that in the description below. Whatever movie I reviewed, and I have it in this video that I'll show the DVD of, I'll put that in the link in the description below too. So Dark Floors. Looks interesting. Looks pretty cool. Next up is The Gravedancers. Cool. I don't really know much about it. I've seen this movie once, and it was very, very cool. That is The Hills Run Red. I want to see it again. It was a pretty freaking sick and twisted, awesome horror movie. The Hills Run Red. And actually, I think I had a concept like that. I thought of one like that when I was really young, and I never got around to writing a script about it, and now they made a movie about it, so I'm kind of not going to be able to do that. Next up I got is Hiss. I heard about this movie a couple years before it came out, and it looked very interesting, and then the trailer was something a little weird. Enough said. I saw this movie once and I also reviewed it. My DVDs are falling off my bed. That's fine. It's Hypothermia. This was a shitty movie. I mean, you had shitty monster Michael Rurick. That's what his catch was. I might have to do a two-parter because I'm running out of time with the way it will download. It won't download too long of videos. Next up is Infestation. This looks like a really funny movie, and I can't wait to watch it. I've had it for quite some time now, so I should probably pop that in soon. Next up is Intruders. This looked pretty creepy. So, and lastly for this video, I have the Jackhammer Massacre. Yeah. Jackhammer Massacre. So I will continue this in part 2. So, I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and to leave comments and subscribe.